I'm Dr. Pam Middleton, your virtual holistic pediatrician. Through my programs and services, I help families achieve and maintain health and wellness through inside-out healing using holistic modalities that encompass the mind, body, and soul so that the entire body is involved. Oh, I have someone here. Yay, somebody's joined me. So today is going to be fairly brief because I have to eat lunch quickly and get back to seeing patients, but I'm going to talk to you today about precocious puberty. That's a concern for a lot of families, and I'm going to tell you what true precocious puberty is and what it isn't, okay? So precocious puberty is when a girl younger than 7 or 8 or a boy younger than 9 starts to develop the secondary sexual characteristics, which would be things like in girls, breast buds, menstruation, in boys, an enlargement of the penis, testicles, deepening of the voice. So those are things that are true precocious puberty. Also, they can have underarm hair. They can start to get a body odor, but you really have to have like all of them to truly have precocious puberty. Now, we are seeing that children are starting to mature a little bit earlier, but generally, if you see your 7-year-old who's menstruating or who has some breast buds, that is an issue, okay? But what we're seeing a lot of is that younger children are starting to have the more mature smell, so to speak. You're like, oh my gosh, why does my child have this sweaty smell? So that by itself is not true precocious puberty. If they just have 1 or 2 of these things, it's more of a partial, and that's something that you want to go to your doctor, get them checked out to make sure nothing else is going on. So because we're seeing a lot of children who are developing little odors, here are some things that you can do and what you should definitely not do. So the big definitely not to do is to go out and buy your children regular adult antiperspirant, because adult antiperspirant has aluminum in it. We don't want to start giving your young child, putting something on their skin that has aluminum in it. Okay. Oh, somebody's here, but I can't see who you are. Let's see. It's telling me to swipe left. They're doing something different now. Well, I still can't see who's here. But anyway, if you've joined me, thank you. But anyway, one of the things that you can do, though, is you want to make sure you may need to wash under their arms more than once a day. So, give them, if they're getting baths at night and maybe getting kind of sweaty overnight, you may want to wash under their arms in the morning before they go to school. And then when they come back, you can wash under their arms. If you do find it necessary to use some form of deodorant, use deodorant, not antiperspirant, and use a natural deodorant. Okay, so the difference between antiperspirants and deodorants are that the antiperspirants, you will not perspire. The deodorant, you may still perspire, you may still get wet, but it should not be extremely offensive in smell. So if you have a child who's starting to develop a smell, but they don't have any hair under their arms, deodorant would be fine for them to use. And like I said, preferably a natural deodorant. And you may have to play around and find one that really works well for them. But that's what you do. So don't get over concerned and think your child's truly in precocious puberty if they don't have like the things that I talked about before. They really have to have most or all of them, not just 1 or 2 things. Okay, so I hope this helps, and next week, because I know everybody is heading back to school, so next week we're going to be talking about some back to school tips. So stay tuned for that. I will be back next week on time, hopefully, at 12:30 Pacific time on next Wednesday, talking about back to school tips. So please invite anyone that you think can benefit from this. And from the talk today, invite anybody, share this with anybody that, has questions about their child possibly being in precocious puberty, maturing early, or even having that mature smell right now. So I'm going to sign out. Remember, I am Dr. Pam Middleton, your virtual holistic pediatrician. I help families achieve and maintain health through inside-out healing using holistic modalities involving the mind, body, and spirit. You can get free holistic tips by going to www.drpamspearls.com. That's drpamspearls.com. And you enjoy the rest of your Wellness Wednesday. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see if I can see who's here now. I see somebody's still here and I can't see who you are. Can you say something so I can see who you are and acknowledge you? No, you're being shy? Okay, that's fine. Okay, but thanks for joining me, even though you didn't tell me who you are. Thank you for joining. And please do share this with anybody that you think it will help. And I will see everyone next Wednesday. Bye-bye.